Jai Sri Ram. Sri Sriramachandra Murthy, a simple story that explains how a man can live his life beyond temptation. Only the incarnation of Lord Rama came to tell us how a man should shine as a noble man and live as an exemplary philosophical form. Valmiki said that the name of Sri Rama is the oldest mantra, the original mantra for all mantras, and that it does off the evils done in the seven births. If we start to say the specialities of Sri Rama, the world will not be able to bear the burden. The reason why he has survived beyond the ages and his fame is sung by mankind is an example that he has lived for every aspect of life and every human condition. Sri Rama lived his whole life teaching human virtue, leaving his form of the sublime qualities of sublime man. Human life is full of complexity, difficulty, and tears in which a man can live beyond the test and live as he pleases. So his life was full of sadness, pity, and tears, but he never missed a moment. His philosophy of living with man is how to live with karma sutarma. He grew up in the incomparable affection of his father with his brothers and mothers, and he did not even break that bow for Sita. Guru Vishwamitra said that Raman stood aside as Dasarathan would decide to spend the evening with Sita. The great beauty and queen was waiting for her father's permission even after winning the race to reach Sita. After the father sent the message and allowed it, he accepted the shit as his only wife. The next day, when his government refused to allow him to baptize, when Dasarathan told him to go to the forest, Ayodhya bowed to him, who proudly entered the forest and said, "To whom shall I give my kingdom? To my uncle?" Dharmas took place wherever Sri Rama went. Monster, crowd, and arrogance vanished. He kept Dharma like that. He had a personal compassion for woman. He refused the love of the fairy and taught her how much he properly taught her that it was not my nature, but as a scapegoat. Luck could have snubbed the fairy who tried to kill her as Raman would not accept her love. Sri Ram begs Vishwamitra that it is not dharma to kill a woman even before killing her. After the Guru explains that there is no discrimination between man and woman in atrocities against mankind and dharma. She was still alive by the stone Agalika. Raman and her sage husband still refused to accept. When he said that, the sage apologized and accepted the offer. He had the greatest quality that a human being should have. It is love above all life. Yes, he is the one who made the monkeys equal to him, and he is the one who did the same thing to Jatayu as his cousin, though the eagle. Srimad Ramayana says that he also blessed the toad who was stabbed without knowing it. Thus he was subdued by the ape crowd, and Hanuman worshipped him as the human god he had seen and remained until the last. Even in that Sri Lankan war, Ravana gave the opportunity till the last. Today go and come tomorrow. What else but a hope that he will not change on the last night? One of Raman's special qualities was his unwillingness to state. After the overthrow of Vali Kishkinda belonged to Raman but left it to Sugrivan. After defeating Sri Lankapuri, it was certainly its king Ramani, but according to the vote, it was left to the Vibhishna. The Raghu Kula emperor came to leave the Dharma everywhere and ascend the throne. Sarvam Shri Krishnarpanam.